Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have, look what I got guys, Their Vicious Darling by Nikki St. Crowe. This is the third book in this series. This book was steamy, it's hot, and it's smoking. And So in the last book we find out that Wendy consumed Peter Pan's dark side of his shadow and went inside her, so hello. She belongs to the Lost Boys now, pretty much. The dark-haired one has finally accepted me just in time for everything to change, because Vane's brother, the crocodile, has just arrived on Neverland, and he's not alone. He brought with him the members of the Royal Darkland family, and they want Vane's death shadow back at any cost. Of course, Peter Pan, Vane, Kaz, and Bash, they're all familiar with the war. But war isn't crazy when love is on the line. I know these vicious lost boys will do anything to protect me, but if I'm not the one that needs saving, as power shifts on the island and shadows are claimed, all five of us have to let go of what we are, and who we are, and what we are destined to be. So just to let you guys know, this is a Peter Pan retelling, but tell you now, if you read this at your own quest, and it is an over 18 book pretty much, because this has some steamy sex scenes in it, okay? And I'm not joking. So, like the previous book, this was also inhaled in no time. Literally, I wanted to read it. I wanted to find out what the hell happened next. And oh, honey, I love the book. I love it. I love it. I love it. I cannot wait to get to other books from this author. So we have a new character, Rock, reeled me in, effectively piquing up my interest every time we hit perform. So each of their own side of this story, which normally I dodge, but it suit this book perfectly, making the whole reading experience much enjoyable. This picked up exactly where the previous book left off. I definitely enjoyed reading this unique ride. It's completely different, and can't wait for the next book. Which, hello. Like, don't you ever get to that feeling where you've just read a book and you're like, hello, darling? But honey, seriously guys, if you have not read the other two, read this one please, because it gets more tense. The boys are fighting for their loved ones, the one that they love and all, and everything like that, okay? They want her, and they want her now, because it's a poor, pure person that they love. And to be honest, I actually enjoy it, like, a lot more. It's quite nice to see them go through this more as well, because we find out a lot of things in the previous two books about what happened to Wendy and what happened to other people as well. And it's like, oh my god, is that really what happened to these people? So when the shadow basically took over from from for God's sake, from oh my god, my god, my mind just went absolute crackers. So what was I saying? So this left readers hanging with the Crazy Dark cliffhanger as well. I want to know what happened to Winnie. I want to know how the Lost Vicious Boys were going to handle the new darling. So my story, basically this was literally completely different. The third book was with the Crocs side of the story, and excited to meet Vane's brother, of course, Rock, finally. He was mentioned in the last book, and I need to know his character. I love that Nikki gave his side of the story. I thought Vane was scary. No, then again, you think about Rock takes the place over the top, mate. You can get devoured whole if his time runs out. Captain Hook is even petrified of him, because of course, the croc, Crocodile took Hook's hand. And we all know why Disney wrote a story. But Nikki gives us a twist with her dark retelling of Peter Pan. Now, I'm all in for Rock and Hook's relationship maybe growing into something else, especially with the scenes that Nikki wrote with these two. Please, Nikki, I need this story to happen. Tell me, please. Enough with talk about Rock, though. He was not the main character of the books. Oh, was he, though? This book has a lot of drama, action, and violence, not only with what happened with Winnie with the Royal Darkland family wanting Vane's shadow again, and Bash and Kaz's sister wanted to unlive Peter Pan. Why is everyone want Peter Pan dead for some reason? Leave him alone in peace. Finally, God's sake, he's just got his shadow back, man. And he slowly starts showing another side of him, Especially when it comes to Winnie. I was all reading for Peter Pan has a soft side that involves him being more romantic. I do prefer his alpha protector dark side, though, because, that's just hot. I love the dark anti-heroes in each one of these vicious boys hold a piece of my heart. Vane first, Peter Pan second. I'm sorry, Peter Pan. I love Peter Pan, but Vane, take the cake. And then you do have the twins. There seems to be a lot less spice in this book from the previous books, but one particular scene held it on when I read it regarding spice with Nikki. It doesn't matter how many spice scenes are in the book, and how can she come up with these in the previous book before the character with these like between the characters. And it's a scene where Vinny tells Winnie to run. He mentions that he first gets to get her to choose the hole. Hotness overload, and Winnie got to experience it. Be prepared to left hanging again when you read this book. I'm actually waiting again for the next book release. Yes, guys, there's a freaking 4th book coming. What? I just found out there was a 3rd book. Got the 3rd book, and then I'm finding out there's a freaking another book. Dang it. Just. I also want to know more, as Doug said, about Rock and Hook. Hint, the fabulous girl giving us more possible. Yeah. Who happens to be a lot about Vane. What happened to him in the book had me on the edge of the seat. I love who saved him in the long run. Overall, I gave this book absolutely amazing stars. This literally Peter Pan retelling is amazing. Thank you, Enchanted Fandom, for giving me this book. I would not even gone past this at all. Love it. Amazing. It is a part of a Vicious Lost Boys series, and I highly recommend this guys to you guys, because tell you now, I need to find more about this because I want to read more of this author as well, or what other books she has. I think I do have them on my list to get. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Bye.